Hello, everybody. Hopefully this live stream is turning out okay. We are going to be doing a quick quality check, but yes, we are going to be doing Chocobo's mystery dungeon, not to be, confused with a singular or non-possessive noun.
Alright, okay, I understand. It's a possessive. Alright, the possessive S. With the comma.
Exactly. So it is an S, a possessive S. So, yeah, I mean, everything looks like it is streaming A-okay. We're gonna pretty much get ahead with, if you're seeing this in the little review at the bottom, this is gonna be my first mystery dungeon game. So
I played tons of them because I love them, but he's never played one, so we'll see. And it's co-op, so it'll be even fun.
I think this is a great game to try to do co-op. So let us try to, get through with this game. So.
And by the way, we know we changed the title of the.
Oh yeah, my my stream handle has got a new name, or at least I'm actually using my real name. So if you want to actually look me up. I'm using Chavez The Gamer, and I guess since we are going to be playing...
We're Chavez the Chocobo.
We're going to be Chavez the Chocobo.
And that's going to be his name when we play RPGs. It's cute. And I like alliteration.
Specifically Final Fantasy RPGs.
And alliteration. Nice. This is the place you come when you want to learn grammar.
Exactly. Because we just
possessive S
possessive
and alliteration.
So yeah.
We're smart.
Smarticles all the way. And yeah, let's
get started.
Let's get started.
Alright. By the way, I'm gonna be Chocobo and he's gonna be my buddy.
Since as I said, I am going to be learning how to play this mystery dungeon game. Okay, I am not afraid to be P2.
Do you want to play hard mode or normal mode?
Normal mode. I do not want to lose any of the equipped items that we get just in case we happen to die. That is honestly the difference right here, and trust me, being casual in this game does not mean that you are afraid. That just means you are testing the waters. You don't want to just sometimes jump into a hot tub. You gotta, dip your toe in, get a little warmed up to the temperature. And if
it'd be funny if this had a expert mode where if you die, you're just dead.
For the
that's what happens.
You gotta restart from the beginning period.
That's what happens in Fire Emblem.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you play hard mode. If your character dies, they're dead. You can't bring them back.
I did not know that.
So you have to keep track of your units. And if the main characters die, you start at the beginning of the battle.
Wow.
Because they're not allowed to die.
Alright, I didn't even know.
Yeah, he hasn't played Fire Emblem, so we might play Fire Emblem too.
Yeah, so, what was the name of the Fire Emblem game that's coming out?
3 Houses.
3 Houses, not just 1 or 2.
Yep. 3. We're like Sesame Street.
Yep. You're gonna learn about colors soon too.
Chocobo is yellow.
Like Big Bird.
Big Bird.
He is a big bird too. Trust me, Chocobo is no shrimp.
Yeah, but Chocobo is so much smaller than the other Chocobos.
Yeah, this specific Chocobo is actually smaller than the other Chocobos. The ones in the Final Fantasy mainline games, which I'm actually more familiar with.
It harbors timeless power if
this
you
is the
believe
Tower of the Sands.
Oh, it's voice acted. Some of it is.
I know. I'm just.
Ready, buddy?
I cut myself off to redo what's going on. I'm cutting myself off.
Alright, let's just start. Ready, buddy? So cute.
That's so adorable.
Back, X, and select item. So much stuff. So, in games like these, you have to either level up and gain new bag space, or you have to buy new bags.
And sometimes you're going to go through some of these dungeons where there could be multiple floors, or you're going to actually be checking on your bag, dumping the items that you don't need to use, using items that you probably should use.
I love that in this game though, you kick it.
Right,
You
right.
kick it away from you instead of just like dropping it on the floor. Alright.
Then let's
Great.
get this adventure started.
Nothing better than showing great disdain than by kicking what you
Right?
don't need.
Alright, so mystery dungeons change every single time. Layout's never gonna be the same.
Right, so if you do one and you go back to it again, it's not going to be the same.
So talons and saddle are the equipment that Chocobo uses in this game. He can
Yes.
also put on collars.
Right. So you're always going to be looking for better talons, better saddles, and
And don't forget to equip it.
yeah, you're going to have to equip it too.
And I love how it changes the way he looks. Like, you can clearly
Yeah,
see
you can.
he's
It's
wearing...
a visual change. It's not just, oh, maybe they're gonna color swap it to make it look different. No, you can actually see almost design changes on the actual talons. All right, say, buddy, are you getting hungry?
Is
That's-
it Gashel? Gassel? Like, I'd
He-
never know how to pronounce that. Gashel?
Geisel greens.
Gazel? Geisel?
Geisel.
Well, if he was from the south, he would be...
Geisel greens. I'm gonna go with Geisel greens.
He'd be eating, like,
yeah.
turnip greens or something.
This is the only time we're not gonna learn proper grammar.
We don't know how to pronounce this.
On the next, not today, but if you see another live stream that we're gonna do of this,
We'll figure it out
we'll
by
figure
then.
it out by then. But in the
Geisel.
meantime, we're gonna mispronounce it and probably hurt your ears if you know what it's supposed to sound like.
So, too long between meals, you'll not only get hungry, but you'll start losing HP as well, which you don't. Remember,
Don't.
eat them if you get to like 30, because then, you know.
You can almost push it to like the 10th, but you want to do it at 30
That's what
because
I
you'll
do.
forget. You'll start walking around and then you're gonna start losing health, and you never know what this game.
That's why I do it at 30. I can't. Anything below 30 is no. Okay. So now we're gonna learn about traps.
So these are very key to the game to trying to pretty much
You have to kick so
yeah.
you don't fall into the traps.
And some traps are not even like all that apparent, as in like they're gonna hurt you. Some traps actually are audible traps. So in this one, in this sense, you're just gonna kick it to disable it,
And some traps don't even go off.
oh yeah, that's
They're
true
false
too.
flag.
They're false ones. You just kick them and they're not even traps. So yeah, look over there. Find treasure more often than not. It's protected by traps. So after you defeat all the traps, yeah, you might want to look in the middle of it to see if there's a treasure chest that's hidden.
Chocobo, hard R and move diagonally. So, some people were complaining about the movement in this game because if you've played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you just hold R and you can also turn directions, but you can't do that. In order to do that, you have to press B actually. I think. No, it's not B. Which one is it? I'll figure it out again. I've forgotten already.
Oh, there we go. We got hidden traps here, so you gotta kick them to see if you can find them.
Oh, it's Y. So Y is the one that lets you change direction.
Yeah, so make sure you hold down Y to change direction, and then yeah, you just move diagonally by holding down R.
See, I didn't run it into any traps because I managed to learn that it's Y.
So, in case you're also watching this as a minor tutorial for the mechanics of the game, that is how you go about it, because you're not going to be the only one that's going to be confused about
Why you can't turn directions without moving.
Exactly. So, once you see stairs, you move on to the next level, and we got 4 floors, and the second to last level is always going to have
The boss.
the boss.
In this game specifically. But if you play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, the boss is on the last floor.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
it really depends on what Mystery Dungeon game you're playing.
It's actually interesting to learn as well, because, as I said, this is my first mystery dungeon game, and by all means, I'm actually kind of getting into this series. If I were able to figure out a way to live stream any of the previous like Pokemon mystery dungeon games, I'd probably even do that, because this already seems like a fun game. If you're thinking about a game to buy in the meantime, if you're waiting for any of these new releases to be coming out for the summer, this is actually not a bad game to fill in the time.
Well, yeah. A lot of people are waiting for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon because they saw that this game came out. So people are like, oh, does that mean we're getting a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game? It's a possibility. Like, I play it because I've played all of them. But, you know.
I mean, this definitely shows that there's a possibility for it, but
oh, I miss.
As much as people are asking for it, even if you are gonna get teased a mystery dungeon game, it's not gonna come out this year. It'll probably be a spring release around this time that this mystery dungeon came out, at the very least. And I mean, why would you even want to try to stop on, especially if you're doing a Pokemon series, if you are trying to create any hype for your next game, which is Sword and Moon.
Sword. That's how old people say the word sword.
Sword. Yeah, Sword and Moon. And wow. Oh, okay. Sword and Shield.
What's that? What's over here?
So this is actually a place you could have just backed into and then just beat them all one by one.
Yeah, but why would I do that when I can just get my butt kicked?
I don't know. Well, you leveled up anyways, so that restored your health. But yeah, in case you want to actually defeat them one by one, sometimes you can actually use the dimensions of the dungeon in your favor. So right now you're gonna beat the boss of, I guess, this dungeon, and you got abilities.
I'm gonna set this as a shortcut, just because I hate the fact that it's not set as a shortcut already. It's dumb to me.
So underneath your HP, you're gonna see this thing called SP, and that's where you're getting.
If you play any RPG, that's where it almost always is.
Precisely, it's almost like your mana, in a sense.
That's what we used to call SP back in the day. Well, I'm not that old, but I know they used to call it that.
I mean,
and I'm not calling you old either.
Mana is still a very relative RPG term, especially when nobody wants to get like copyrighted over saying like magic or something. Oh, it's just you use mana for that.
Okay, so there's a cutscene, so I guess we gotta be quiet.
Alright, yeah. I'm gonna stop talking.
Well, I'm not telling you to shut up, but people are gonna want to see the cutscene.
I'm sure it's gonna be more interesting than what I gotta say anyways.
Here we go.
Hold it.
Well, long time no see, my fellow courageous treasure hunters.
Irma and Volg.
Well, I wonder.
That's an ugly
would this
name.
be the treasure you were talking about?
It is.
Volg? Ugh.
Well, I'd say you were a tad too late.
Now we get to hear the Chocobo theme again. I love that song. Here we go.
For Enix. This is honestly a very adorable song.
It's in every Final Fantasy game dealing anything with the Chocobo. They play the same song. They remix it so many times.
Because it's such a great beat.
It is. It's so cute. Everybody!
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon! It's spelled like pigeon dungeon.
That's how he remembered how to spell it.
That's honestly how I have an associative memory, so that you almost have to go with things like that.
I have to say, pigeon, like Pigeon, in order to remember how to spell it.
That's ways that you remember things. Like you develop quirks on how to say it, to spell it, or you associate it with something else.
We're definitely Sesame
So
Street.
this is Chapter 1, The Savior of a Forgetful Town. Why do they call it that?
Oh.
Oh, we just came out of a fountain. Chocobo sounds.
So cute.
Adorable.
Ow!
No, ow! Where am I?
Let him say it.
I think I'm still in
well,
one
it was
piece.
taking so long.
What is this place?
In case anyone wants
What's
to recruit me
this?
to
Who are you
voice acting.
folks? The fountains are for water. No. We aren't in the Tower of the Sands anymore, are we? Hey, the name's Sid. This here's my buddy Chocobo.
I love
We travel the world hunting
the
for
amount of
treasure.
Sids in Final Fantasy.
It's in every generation of Final Fantasy. That is like the traditional name in Final
I
Fantasy.
love it. I want a pet named Sid.
And I'm the mayor. Huh.
Get a cat named Sid. I'm gonna name a blonde
Feels like
cat
it's been
Sid.
a long time since we last welcomed
Nah, it's
visitors
gotta
to our
be
town.
a gray
Down
hair.
last time. I don't think
Sid's
I've ever
always
heard of
blonde.
It's gonna be
it. Do you think we've somehow
Cindered
ended up in another
Sid.
world?
Cute, cute, cute. Uh-oh.
Ooh, what's going on?
You hear that? Sounds like a bell ringing.
Did
Wait,
you hear that?
what?
Ah, that's the bell of oblivion. It makes you forget just about everything.
Did you forget to subscribe?
Please
So-
subscribe to Chavez the Chocobo.
Forget to like this video.
I love how Chocobo is just pointing like, oh, what the heck is that?
Yeah, what's
Remembering in the
that?
first place.
Precisely. If you forget all your troubles, they're a lot easier to deal with.
I quite agree. No memories means everyone can just be happy.
Oh, crap, man.
Master Roach.
And Chocobo is the only one that really remembers everything if you really think
Just as
about
we
it.
all say.
But it can't say anything to like,
It just
hey
says-
buddy, I can't remind you, but
Clean away.
Hey,
I'm
hold on.
gonna stop talking.
What's wrong with you people? Miss, have we met before? You look vaguely familiar.
Why are her eyes closed?
Oh,
Because she's happier
I
now.
guess this is the
She
first
was a
time.
villain, but she's
Of course
happier
it
now.
is.
Okay.
Allow me to be the first to welcome
Oh,
you to
was
our
she a
town.
villain?
Yeah, wasn't she the girl that right before they teleported?
Listen to
Oh, that's
these
a
people.
possibility. I didn't even know that. Think of that.
Rude.
I'm almost sure that's who it is. I'm not even.
Not to worry.
I'm
You know
probably
what?
gonna be wrong at the end of this, and
Wait,
everyone's
that's just
gonna
his
be like,
guess. We don't know for sure. I haven't gotten that far in my own profile, so we'll see.
Oh, listen. You
everyone's
have
gonna
to
be like,
hurry out of
you played it in
That's
2000
the ring,
whenever.
you'll lose all your memories.
And I'm gonna be like, no, I
We've
didn't.
talked about
Okay.
this
And if I
before.
guessed that,
It's
sorry.
not like we're the ones who are ringing it.
Everyone forgets? Because of the Bell of Oblivion?
We need to go. When that bell rings, you'll even forget who you are.
What's the problem with forgetting things? Oblivion is bliss, you know.
Are you serious? You want to give
Love
up
how
your
the
memories
mayor
of
of
the
this
people
town is
and
like the
places
very
you love
typical
just like
mayor.
that?
Would you please
Yeah.
calm down,
They
child?
never care.
It's not too late.
They're just
We're
made
happy
to
to
not
have you
care.
live with us in
So all
this
the
time.
stuff goes wrong.
Absolutely not.
It's okay, you elected me mayor. It's gonna be all fine. That's why I'm mayor.
Okay, let's not talk about it.
Let's go now.
Alright, now you can talk.
Pretty much.
Look at that farm. They don't have a single thing growing except flowers.
Sunflowers.
This is Stella's farm. I live here with my aunt Stella. No. Are you serious? Of course you live there with Stella. Who else would you live with?
Oh. Could have been her mom, Stella.
Thanks, Surma. Was it? We, huh? What was I gonna say? Unless you want to be Sid.
I am. Go ahead.
It was, don't push yourself, Sid. You'll give yourself a headache trying so hard to remember. That's because he ate ice cream too fast. He has a brain freeze.
That's exactly how
Remember,
your hands would be.
Kids, don't eat ice cream too fast.
And then if you do, put your thumb on the roof of your mouth.
You know what? Chocobo reminds me of Eevee from Let's Go.
A little bit, yeah.
Come in and rest, why don't you? Don't you?
Why don't you?
Phew. Your friend, Sid, right? Finally fell asleep. He must have been really wiped.
Really?
Excuse me.
You're not excused.
You're plenty lively, though. I'm Stella. Nice to meet you.
This is so bad.
It's just the smell of beer.
It's disgusting. I hate beer.
Oh,
Are you saying
are you saying
thanks?
thanks?
Sherma, since when do you understand Chocobo?
Meaning's clear as day to me when I look into those big shiny eyes.
What kind of pants are she wearing? Look at her shorts.
Have you seen the typical hair and eye color anime style that she is?
But look at those shorts. They're terrible.
That's Square Enix. They don't
Who's
have
that now?
stylish shorts.
Not to me,
Square
I'm
Enix.
afraid.
Oh my
But
god,
I
they're
suppose you can interpret
ugly.
for us.
Have you seen Sora's shorts?
So, where are you from?
And his big old
Why come
boots.
here of all
His
places?
big old boots?
It's definitely gotten better over the years.
And look at those shorts.
They're not as the shoes aren't as bad as they used to be.
Look at those shorts.
And
They're not even
those,
shorts.
They look like
You
cargo
just
pants.
they're they're capris.
Yeah, they're cargo capris.
The cargo capris.
Just say
I wanna
quell or
show a
whatever,
little
and he should
ankle.
be able to make sense of it, right?
Cool.
Not trying to bash on Square Enix for their
You
style. I
think
love their
so?
style and I love everything Square Enix makes.
Okay.
They're not banning me.
We get a second copyright strike because Square Enix doesn't like our commentary.
Fucking 2 games in a row, you fucked up.
Stop cursing. This is a kid's game.
This is a kid's game. Let's see.
Yeah.
QQQ.
Huh? You've actually understood what we've been saying the whole time?
I know this part is voice acted, that's why it's moving so slow.
Are you kidding me? Why didn't you say so?
Yeah.
Did you just want me to squawk at you like an idiot?
I don't sound us
I
for
bet my
the
accent
dialogue.
was terrible.
It probably was. I just feel like it's slightly insensitive for them to assume that Chocobo doesn't know English, right?
It is.
Like, I'm
You-
just gonna assume you don't know English. What the heck, man?
But at the same time, too, I mean, English isn't easy, so as you know, this isn't an average Chocobo. This is like,
Chocobo the Chocobo.
This is like the top 15% of Chocobo.
Top 15% of Chocobos? Like the top 15% of Rattatas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rat-a-tat.
Rattata.
Rat-a-tat. That's,
According to Lil Wayne, it's Rattata.
which I don't mind. I'd name her Rat-a-tat if it was shiny Rat-a-tat.
Like that
That
doesn't
didn't
that sound
sound like-
just like Eevee?
I'm sorry.
It does, but
You
it
don't
didn't
have to
sound like you.
apologize.
It sounded like...
QQQ is everything. Is everything.
It pretty much is. Right there. Cute, cute,
By
cute.
the way, he and his friend Sid are treasure hunters.
Dialogue takes forever.
Ah, all right.
It does. It's not
So,
us.
Sherma.
There's actually a lot of dialogue in this game.
It's an
What happened to your
RPG.
staff? You usually
But you
carry
gotta
it
know what's
everywhere.
going on in this story in order to care about the story, right?
Her staff.
Huh?
It's gone.
It's gone? Oh no, I must have left it somewhere in town.
Oh no!
Oh dear. Are you going back to Lost Time?
I love how ham-fisted the name of things are for Square Enix games. Lost Time.
Like, I don't know what goes on in the town of Lost Time.
Right?
I don't just end up forgetting stuff.
Right?
I have to,
Oh, I
Auntie.
just hate
I've
it.
gotta find my
It's just
staff.
so obvious. Oh, nothing goes on in Lost
I
Time.
know it's important, but still. Chocobo, would you please go with her?
Yeah.
No town is ever named Happily Ever After.
Okay, this is about saving. So you go in the menu and just click save. And if you're in the dungeon, you have to bookmark.
Right, so basically you can't save in a mystery dungeon. You can only bookmark where you were, right?
Yep. Similar to a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, where you have to bring a special item in with you, and you can save once.
So,
Well, I guess you can save as many times as many items bring in with you, like the saving item. So if you have 2 of them, you can save twice. But I feel like in some versions of the game, you can only bring 1, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, so
better off saving before you go into a dungeon.
let's save. Great. So these books right here give you little tidbits, and these little plants also give you tidbits. If you want to know where Sid is, he's like right up here, knocked out.
Yeah, you gotta wait, because he's still knocked out.
But yeah, let's
in the meantime,
go
you gotta
follow.
chocobo yourself around town.
And if you want some hints and tips for stuff, if you go to the barn, there's some cows in there that'll teach you stuff. But right now, we're gonna meet our favorite Moogle.
When you meet him, he's there.
Uh-oh.
Whistling the tune. He's there.
The voice actress did a very good job on this.
Yeah, apparently we thought it was Kyrie
Just
from
behind his mysterious mask.
Digimon Adventures, but yeah, it's actually...
Nah, Kyrie
not.
just played the Moogle in Kingdom Hearts 3. Right?
No,
No? She didn't play that one too?
no.
Oh! I'm confused then.
The person that played Kyrie in Digimon Adventures played a separate character that was in Kingdom Hearts 3, but it wasn't Moogle, which, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if you listen to Moogle right now, it sounds like Kyrie, but...
Oh, Kari.
Kari.
But yeah, I'm surprised that wasn't her.
Yeah, it...
Nobody knows who he is, but everybody knows his name.
That sounds like something you would say in a commercial, doesn't it?
It would.
He's the most interesting man in the world. Nobody knows who he is, and everybody knows his name, right?
Have no fear! Dungeon Hero X is here, Papa!
Don't ban me for copyright infringement.
I love how it says Koopa with an accent. It like says it with an A sound. Koopa instead of Koopo.
It looked like Koopo just killed a Drifloon and wore it as a mask.
It does kind of look like a Drifloon. But that's okay, because they still children. They do!
In case you haven't...
But they hate fat kids. So if you're a fat kid, you're fine.
Probably couldn't drift with the Drifloon. Just what we're saying.
The H in Hero stands for hush hush.
Not saying you ain't cool.
The H in Hero stands for hush hush.
His true identity is guard secret. And the ERO stands for
Arrow.
This is my favorite line so far that I've seen in this game. Aerodynamic!
aerodynamic.
Hey,
Excitement, whooshing in just like the justice I deliver.
Such a good cover.
I actually think that's a something that was meant to be a joke in Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you understand it, but if you don't, then alright. Just know that
You're Chocobo, am I right?
it's still a joke all the way
The
around.
mysterious dungeon has left you in a daze. Am I right before?
I feel like a lot of Japanese jokes play off of words that sound alike.
They do. They do.
So like a lot of animes will make fun of one character for saying something wrong
Yes.
because they said that word because it sounds like another word that they meant. Like that's a running gag in a lot of animes.
Yeah, puns are a huge thing in Japanese series, but then again, I feel like most languages that have words that can rhyme have a lot more opportunity for puns.
Mm-hmm.
You're now the proud
Oh, you're the proud owner of
Buddy
Buddy
Registry.
Registry now.
Yes, you're welcome
Perfect.
very much, Kabal.
Now I can be the buddy.
Yep.
That's not
It
all.
is time
As
for
a
Chavez
bonus,
the
I'll
Chocobo.
give this whisker weed ball.
Love this movie.
This time. Is there a last time? I don't really remember.
Oh, I love that. I love the cute look at it. It's so cute.
Yeah, I love the way it's flailing.
It's so flustered.
Like, the flailing is just, that's exactly what you would want.
Then check your key items menu to see how it works, Kabal.
Oh.
Now, my work here is done, Kabal!
So cute. I want to
It
be.
just dabbed away.
I want to be Dungeon Hero X at an anime convention.
You know what? I'm sure if somebody actually saw you with Drifloom as a mask, they would be like Dungeon Hero S. X. Ugh.
And I'd be
I'm
like,
sorry.
Koopa! I guess I should say Koopa though, because that's what they say. Alright, press Y, that's the town map. Once you see the facility is recorded. So we're gonna have to visit everywhere so it's recorded on the map.
Yeah.
And then those symbols, you can go to them if you're not sure where to go. Great. So, map. See, there's nothing marked off on it except for the farm. Here's your dog.
Oh, I love that dog. When?
Nah.
You know, I feel like that's actually the same name of another dog in an anime series, so that might actually be a...
And this cat's name is Coco. I love how realistic that meow. Like, I feel like they recorded that meow.
No, that had to been a recorded meow that they translated into the game.
So she's been dying to tell someone that her name is Coco.
Meowza!
Meowza. Oh, okay. So, here are where some secret items are. I'm gonna show you.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. Is it the windmill? No, it's not in here. But I do want to show you the windmill. Because there might be something in here later.
Oh.
But the first item, I believe it's in...
I just love how fast you can scurry when you're actually in the overworld and not have to worry about
Is it in
being
here?
a problem.
Okay, it's one of... It's in one
somewhere.
of these. Trust me.
Just grind with us.
Oh, farm shred. It's in here. It's absolutely in here. Okay, so...
Alright.
Alright, you see that exclamation point? You gotta be careful. Press A. I found an item. Mysterious person's letter 3.
I wonder what this mysterious person's letter 3.
You wanna read it?
To whoever finds this letter, I don't know when you're reading this, but I hope those kids are all right. May they know only good health. May they know only happiness. As a mother, wish.
And you're gonna know why I'm irritated in a second. Like, I talked to him about this before we started the game. And let's talk to this chipmunk first, though.
I'm a chip. Pro treasure hunter. Don't worry, Chocobo. I'll do you a favor and show you how it's done.
Yeah, he does actually give you tips. But why don't you walk over here and it's another exclamation point.
What? Mysterious person's letter numero uno.
Now you know I'm irritated because for the life of me, I did not know where number 2 was. I was so pissed off that I found 1 and 3.
So right now, this is number 1, which reads, I am Zeke. Mine is the shield that guards and the sword that liberates. That's like a Pokemon Sun and Shield and why am I saying like Sun and Moon? I just want to go back to Sun and Moon because
Sword and Shield.
Yeah, long have I walked the path of the night. If you are reading this letter, then ask that you find my memories. Learn from my example and protect the city.
Okay, so 2 is not a straightforward way. I like to adventure, so that's why I found 2. You'll see later exactly where I found it. So over here, if you come over here, you can see this really cute cutscene.
Which, you're just gonna see him swim.
And it's so cute.
It is an adorable
Look at him!
This is how you doggy paddle as a Chocobo. And the way that the Chocobo goes in, feet first, like, oh, let me just
Scooch on down
scooch on
there.
down, and then just scooches back on up.
Takes the water off and keeps it moving.
Keeps on moving.
Alright, so let's keep going. Oh, and this is also a fishing spot. Like right here. But we'll be able to fish later. Actually fairly soon. Like by the next chapter. He doesn't like the way the fishing looks. I like the way the fishing looks because I think it's cute, but
I think it's a weird animation, but at the same time, I just don't know how you'd even be able to animate it any other
alright,
way
let's talk to this dog.
without humanizing Chocobo. Bow wow! All the fires in town's gone out. Wait, I don't know you, or do I? I'm Al, the protector of lost time. I'm a good boy who
Good boy.
patrols day and night to keep the peace. I wonder if it was fate that brought us together today. Anyways, here's woofing at you, kid.
I love when people do the here's looking at you, kid, but like put their spin on it. That's from a movie. That's from The Honeymooners, right?
I'm not 100% sure, but it is such a quotable line. Not only is it probably in that movie, but it's been in movies.
Here's looking at you, kid.
It's been in movies for decades.
Welcome, welcome.
Can I help you? So, since there's no fire, I can't do much. Welcome.
Welcome to Medit's Medicines.
Medicine. Not that I can make any medicines when the fire is out. And guess what? Like every other Square Enix naming, guess what this chick's name is? She sells flowers.
Not Eris.
It's Flora, of course. Not being able to use fire is extremely inconvenient. It feels so primitive. Actually, fire is primitive.
That is actually exactly a true point right there as well.
There's another fishing
There's
spot.
another fishing spot.
And
Which,
if you sit on these benches, Chocobo will fall asleep, but we're not trying to do that.
yeah,
right
we're
now.
not gonna give you that animation. We might do that in another live stream. Maybe actually as like a mini live stream just to show how cute Chocobo is.
Oh, you understand us? Hee hee. That's so nice. I'm Mimi. Mimi? Pleased to meet you. Or it
rhymes
could be
with a
Mimi.
hee-hee. No, it rhymes with a hee hee.
Alright.
Oh, you understand me? Hee hee. My name is Mimi.
Okay. And look how fat he is!
Oh, wow!
Right?
That is a huge. Whoa!
He's a big Chocobo.
That, like,
Look how big he is!
when they talk about Big Bird on Sesame Street, that's a big bird.
Look at him!
That's a big bird.
He's the storage guy. Okay, so every mystery dungeon has a storage place.
Oh, so in case you happen to have too many items that you might want
Yes.
to keep, you just put it on this guy, and then you'll keep it free, and then maybe you're gonna be like, oh, you know what? Let me just take it back so I can sell it.
Yeah. His name is Blaru. I wish they would have called him Baloo like the guy from Bare Necessities, Simple Bare Necessities. What's that movie called?
Chocobo.
Yeah, the Jungle Book. So yeah, he's a storage guy, but oh, you can also store money there too. But the mayor hasn't given him the key, so we can't do that.
I'm actually
Yo, Chocobo.
His name's D.
I don't want to leave you hanging there. Sometimes I feel like I'm useless when trying to remember stuff.
And this guy gives you your fortune. I spent $100, 100 gil on him for no reason.
There's no reason
Absolutely
to
useless. Don't spend your money.
Don't spend your money.
Look it up online.
Don't spend your money on him. Don't spend your money on books that will do specific magic spells, because it's a one-time use.
And she's the gossip chick.
Oh yes, she's gossip. So yeah, once you go to the shop and you're able to buy stuff, they're gonna be like, you want this for this fire spell? Because it's not Firaga yet. Yeah, you want this fire spell?
No, just wait until you get the mage outfit.
No. Right.
Just get the black mage and you'll be straight.
Right.
Misha. They're closed. This is the cafe. Alright, let's do the cutscene. I feel like I took too long doing that.
I found my staff.
No, I feel like we were trying to do a service to some of the people that were actually trying to, you know, possibly use this live stream as a way to
There are voices coming from the clock
play the game without
I wonder what's
wasting
going on.
their own time by making mistakes and getting stuck.
I hate the word piazza. Makes me think of pizza and makes me hungry.
You probably all know why I've called you here. We can't seem to use fire.
I don't, I
in town.
forgot.
As you can see, we can't light lamps or cook food, and our fireplaces serve only
Guess
as
they're gonna starve.
interior decorations.
That's right. My cafe can't even serve hot cocoa. You see how that's a problem, right?
I tried taking a bath, but the water was so cold. It was like soaking in an ice cube.
I hope people like eating sushi, because my fish soup's an absolute bust. Isn't there something we can do?
I don't even know what the cause of the problem is, much less how to fix it.
Who's buying all this from these people if no one comes into town?
The savior is on the way. The savior?
And how's their economy running?
Looking an out of town.
They're talking to each other because they're pretty much indirectly talking to each other. But I hope you guys happen to like this rather than like I hope people happen to like this.
Look, what's that?
We'll start this conversation.
Oh, what's that?
Eh, coming right at us! Let's keep staring at it though.
I don't think this much friction exists. The way that it was like angling coming down, I don't think there's that much friction that exists in the world.
Chocobo, did you see that? Let's check it out.
Yeah. See, I could be the voice actress for that.
Egg?
Looks like it, Sharma.
Guess what's coming out of that egg?
Fall from the sky.
I thought it was gonna be another Chocobo, but I was very wrong.
I thought it was gonna be a Pokemon.
Yeah. This isn't Game Freak.
Wait,
What?
I think the egg is hatching.
Pokemon don't hatch from eggs?
Pokemon aren't in this game.
I know.
I don't know why I'm so tired right now.
A baby?
We have a long day.
It is a baby.
Whoa!
I thought that thing was cute until I started crying. Now it's ugly. Look at it. It has the tiniest eyebrows I've seen on anything.
It's crying.
The stork.
How do we make it stop.
drop this from the middle of the sky.
I think
that's why it's crying.
I think a giant chocobo pooped it out and it landed on Earth.
No, the stork was carrying it.
Nope. I feel like it dropped a turd and that's what came out of the turd. Yeah, pick up the sky baby. Egg baby, never mind.
Oh, it's a turd baby, according to you.
It is a turd baby. Isn't that what chickens do? They poop out eggs?
No, but it's close to that area.
Right? So it's the same thing.
Not really.
Thanks, Chocobo. You're a great help.
Okay, these boys, I'm just gonna start reading ahead because this is taking too long. Okay, Goo Goo Gaga, whatever. Oh, he's a cutie.
He's a cutie.
Odd, though, isn't it?
Odd,
I'm
though,
fairly
isn't
sure
it?
babies don't come from eggs that fall out of the sky. Wait, yes, that's
They
it.
do now.
This baby is...
Veil of Oblivion.
Could it be? Hold on. What did I just think of? What was I doing again?
If they could just like look at it and put like a motion sensor on it, then maybe they can like motion sensor some earplugs to themselves.
Right?
I don't know, the engineer in me.
Yes. Like, okay, watch this scene of this baby floating, and I swear to God, it is terrible looking. Look!
Yeah.
Look at that! Look! It looks terrible.
It's not my game.
I feel like I'd be more excited if they just yeeted the baby in there. Like, yeet!
Yeah,
And just tossed
like,
it in
sucked
there?
it in there.
Right? Okay, so now I have to talk to him.
So yeah, that place above his head is pretty much a place that you need to
Jump into. But, alright. Baby disappeared into a whirlpool. Now what do we do? Look, Chocobo, there's something inside the egg.
What's this?
The egg contained a mysterious baby, but something else is hidden inside the shell. Oh, what a pretty brooch. You better hold on to it, Chocobo. I bet it's important. The brooch stopped glowing when I touched it. Maybe you'll have better luck. Brooch of memories. Unusual shape. Hold L and R in front of the black whirlpool to use it. Alright.
Because all of a sudden when you touch it, you all of a sudden know the name of it.
That's the issue with RPGs. You always know what's gonna happen with items.
This is the brooch of memories.
Right? So
yeah, it's a key item. Whenever you see those whirlpools hang around the heads of people, you pretty much go into it, and it almost looks like a puzzle piece. It's just like trying to form itself into whatever he's thinking as their memory.
Yeah. Alright.
Their memory is pretty much a big soft puzzle.
Like, I don't know if there's a stone in here. Oh, there is. Okay, so my buddy can finally join me.
Oh.
Yep, that's the stone you use at the beginning of the dungeon to switch out buddies.
Alright. So, this is a moment that I've never thought I was ever going to do because I didn't think I was ever going to play a mystery dungeon game.
Alright, some enemies possess special characteristics that differ from Chocobo, such as acting only every other turn or taking damage from healing items. Pay attention to these special characteristics to gain an advantage in combat. Alright, let's come up here. That's my job, but I didn't change my job. Alright, I'm switching my buddy. Alright, so I have the DLC for Alpha. Player 2!
Boom, boom, boom.
Can you move around? Oh, I love it!
So yeah, a crazy thing too. So player 2 actually has some bit of dominance in the game. So say player 1
I'm kicking
happens
you.
to be inactive,
I'm gonna kick you in the butt.
I mean, yeah, you can move me out of the way and everything, but if you happen to be inactive for a while and there's nothing going on here, I can actually end up being the dominant character and I can move us around and stuff.
Alright, come on.
Yeah, I gotta
Stop messing around. Let's go.
I don't.
This is so cute.
I'm not gonna die from starvation, which is a plus.
Alright, so this is where we have about the whisper weed.
Finally, Ball. From now
My
on,
favorite.
you can call me with this whisper weed. I'll be there in a flash.
It's a cell phone.
Oh, I'm gonna move me right.
Yeah, that's
here.
a better spot for it.
So I'm not gonna cover up.
Alpha. That's the Chocobo you're playing. Alpha.
I'm playing as Alpha, and that's actually, you know what? Pristine spot right there.
It is.
I was hoping to find a good spot, and now that I've put myself in the game, that's actually a good spot now that we're at this part of the game. So,
alright. Let's go.
Let us go. We are in, this is 2-player mode now. We're going to be going through the second dungeon.
A savior from the skies, a prophecy you say? Alright.
So, yeah, basically buddies of the same level as Chocobo. And we're going to level up the same way. So, since she's level 2, I'm level 2. And then, now from this point, we are going to both go to level 3 the same amount of experience points.
Alright.
So I could have elemental advantages and weaknesses, but as I could also not only have that, but special characteristics. So this is all that's talking about. Defense stats, blah blah blah. Move toward an adjacent
and
buddy to push them in
you,
the direction. So
and I can swap.
So like, in case I just happen to be in an unfavorable position because I'm about to die, she can swap me out of it and take the brunt of the damage.
Alright, just making sure there's no traps.
Alright, so how do I even go about this?
Alright, so your Y button, that's when you turn. So press Y and just move around. See?
Alright, that makes sense.
Alright, so holding the right trigger, that changes your diagonal.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? That's why I was confused when I started the game, because I'm like, usually it's one button.
Yeah.
It's like one of the triggers for both. But they made it separate. Alright. A is kick. Kick. Yeah.
And then that circle on the bottom says I can't kick until it goes green, right?
Yeah. Kick. Or, yeah, you move after I move. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's what it is. Yeah.
So, like, if it was just me, like, you would be following me automatically because it's 2 players. Okay. Kick.
And now we're able to corner. Oh.
Like, let him come back up. Like, he's kind of a scaredy cat. So, like, he tried to, that's the one that runs away to psych you out because he wants you to do that extra move so that he can hit you with a free time.
So when you move forward, it's like I wanted to hit you anyways. So like your move counts as a actual move.
Right. So you're gonna be really worried about buddy points because this is how you choose which buddy you're gonna be. So the more buddy points I collect, it gives me the ability the ability to turn into that buddy.
Right, so I can actually change to some of these enemies that we actually end up defeating, which it could be beneficial later on in the line, but for so far, I think like the first few levels, we're better off just staying as Chocobos, and then we'll as soon as we get higher ranked enemies, that's when you start thinking about, oh, okay, maybe if I'm gonna be in this type of situation, I should switch.
Right, and I can always check how many buddy points I have by going into the registry.
Right, and then like your buddies aren't even limited to enemies or chocobos. You actually end up running into people in the game that you can also
get
have as a buddy.
Story characters.
Exactly.
All right, talents. All right. Oh, that's minus. Oh, that's 1. Okay, so I'm gonna equip these. They're slightly stronger.
Is there any way that I can equip stuff too?
When I equipped it, it makes you stronger.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
So like, just how you level up with me, your strength increases with mine also.
That makes sense. Alright. That's exactly what it kind of said in the
Alright,
beginning. Oh, we gotta be careful with the enemy that's asleep. Oh.
Alright. Okay, they're gonna just... Okay, there they are. Alright, got them. I'm gonna get all these buddy points so you can turn into a bat. Rank up! Now we can bring the goblin with us.
Alright. Which we're not gonna do, but...
You don't want to be a goblin?
I mean, I could be, I guess, just for the sake of the stream.
Alright, job points, which will increase the job level, which is good. For like earlier levels, I like to finish the map because sometimes I just have OCD.
Yeah, you want to walk through it just to make sure that you didn't miss anything, but yeah, we finished the map, so we're there, but at certain times when you don't have enough food and you don't have enough items for the food, you should just go to the next one. Go to the
or if you
next
get surrounded, like, oh my god, in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you can land in a room after going down the stairs, and the whole room will be filled with enemies.
Oh yeah, in that case, yeah, you run with your tail between your legs, and you just hope that
you hope that you're next to the exit, because
yeah.
if you're in the middle of the room, you're just screwed.
Right, and you just hope they don't crit you.
I mean, critting is one thing, but if you're surrounded by enemies, it doesn't matter, because they're just gonna beat you up anyway. Okay, what's, there's nothing. We do need items though, so we need to go to all of the rooms. Cause like you need potions. Oh, there's an enemy over there.
Yeah,
you wanna beat him up?
I'm gonna try to. So I press R1. No, Y.
Yeah.
There we go. And then yeah.
Because Y will also automatically turn you toward the enemy.
That's good to know. That's great to know.
Right.
And then it is taking me a while for me to hit again, so I guess you are better off coming in and trying to help me.
Alright. You'll get used to it the more you play it.
Yeah, but...
Alright, this guy's a skeleton.
Double team him.
Alright. Let's pick up the saddle. Oh, saddle +1, that's good. Oh, that's a saddle -1?
Oh, there's a leather. No, no, you just missed it.
Oh, here it is. Alright, what? Alright, so we're just slightly bulkier. And that's it, so let's go to the exit.
I'm gonna have to use the D-pad because stick is just...
Yeah, I noticed that the stick's a little sensitive.
Exactly, that's a good way to put it. Which, I mean, some of these games you almost want to use the D-pad anyways, especially when you have a specific drawn-out path. I mean, this isn't a sandboxy game, it's more so a linear game, but... Yep. I mean, it has some sandbox aspects to it when you're in the actual overworld. I mean, you can choose to
Oh, it's a turtle! Oh! Okay, I'm going to hit him with the Chocobo cake. Hit! Oh, and I can... wait. Hold L1. Doesn't let you use your move?
No, I don't think you have to use it for me.
Word.
Hold on. I don't think you equipped it to me, so how do I go to that move?
Hold on. Okay, ability.
I gotta do it myself though.
Shortcut. X.
I'd have to do that myself because that's my own ability.
Okay, can you go to the menu?
How do I go to the menu?
Oh, you just used the move. So it is on X.
Oh, okay. Well.
Okay, so I've never played this game. Oh!
My bad.
Okay, wait, let's go to abilities. Shortcut. Don't see it on a shortcut, but just know it's on X, I guess.
I guess.
We gotta figure that out.
It's not L1X, I just pressed X.
You just press X, that's it.
Yeah, I didn't press L1X.
Oh, I don't know what the heck is going on. Ow! Double goblin punch. Okay. So goblins are scared of cats, if you haven't noticed. Okay, I'll just take a couple steps at a time. Alright, so we have a boss coming. The red aura around the stairs over there means there's a boss.
Yeah, it's your boss battle, which, I mean...
You're not too excited about it?
I'm not, but...
I feel like you'll get used to it. You gotta adjust.
Yeah, I get that there's a lot to the game.
Alright, so potion, there might be more potions around here, so we should probably go exploring.
Yeah, we got enough food to explore.
Yeah, we don't need to cover it right now. Alright, let's go this way.
Up it. And then let's go down. I took some damage.
Oh, there's a freaking... Let me keep this. Alright, I'll hit this one right here. Ow!
What did I miss?
Just hit elbow, don't hit me!
Oh.
I know he's coming back. Alright, so be careful in this room.
For no reason.
Because there might be some
Tracks.
right? Okay, that's another question.
I'm already healed.
Oh, we probably need to hold on to the rusty saddle. That's probably no. Yeah, that takes our defense down to 1. We don't need that. Wait, is there an item here? What have you been here? Oh, this potion. Oh, it's teleported.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh.
Just in case if you get too far, I was like, I'm trying to navigate the menu map.
Come here. Oh, that's why they said some move every other turn. This one moves every other. It looks like. Yeah, it does.
Nice.
Alright, let's see what's down here real quick. Alright, no potions. So let's just go.
Oh, there's a guy coming.
I see him. You kind of have to be strategic with your moves. If you're not, you could lose a turn. Alright. Oh, we woke him up. Alright, I'm gonna kill her. Oh, here we go. Advance! Alright, getting used to the game?
Advance, I would have to say...
You can play player 1 sometime.
No,
you don't want to?
No.
Alright, so we're gonna fight this giant black turtle, I guess. Alright, here we go. Kick. Oh, he used protect, you jerk. Alright. Don't forget you have your special move with X.
Yes.
But you know what? I'm gonna use regular attacks because it's not gonna do anything. Until his protect goes in. You know what? When I played this by myself, he did not use protect. That's what I do like about RPGs, is that it's random.
At random, I'm probably also aware that it actually needs to do a buff move before it starts attacking.
Okay, so I think that saddle is just... Yeah, it's practicing. Alright, we're just gonna keep the saddle we currently have. Alright, time to go.
So, this next floor, I believe, is gonna just unveil the memory.
Yeah, it's gonna, Raffaello. That's the baby's name. Alright, come on.
What? Don't spoil the baby's name.
He just said that's his name! Alright,
Oh.
Knight's memories.
You collected the knight's memory as a job memory to gain the ability to change its corresponding job. Changing jobs will affect Chocobo's appearance, status, and abilities. You can change jobs by examining change crystals in dungeons.
So that's the crystal I walked up to add him as a second player. Alright, you not gonna come with me? Just gonna teleport?
Yeah, I'll just teleport.
You like it?
I think it's actually pretty good.
Once it starts getting harder though, cause like for example, before we started this, I died in one of the dungeons because it was a huge curve.
And that is
Yeah, some of these dungeons actually have like level limits, and you should probably do it one level before the level limit.
Like it gets hard.
But when you remember things, it only brings disaster. And as mayor, inviting disaster is unacceptable. Yes, oblivion is a virtue. My
Who told
name
him
is
yellow,
Gale,
orange, and
and I
turquoise
am this
were his
town's
colors?
mayor.
His wife.
I don't think he's married. Cause I've been to his house and there's no bed there. I think he sleeps on the desk.
My job is so important. I can't even sleep.
Everything's turned white.
I take 3-minute power naps every hour.
Chocobo, baby. Thank goodness.
Like, I really hate those shorts. Look at them.
Enix hasn't been well known at trying to fashionably make
Like, just-
shorts a thing again.
Just make them pink.
Thanks, Chocobo. You're a lifesaver.
Cute, cute, cute.
Cute.
Haha.
Cute.
Irma.
Huh? That's my name.
It sure is.
Pretty sure, Ma.
I remember now. This baby, his name is Raffaello.
Surely his name is Raffaello.
Mayor Gale?
Yes, indeed. I've remembered something I'd forgotten.
But the baby only just appeared from the egg. Why would you have a memory of that?
Now that you mention it, perhaps it is a little odd. Nevertheless, I'm sure that...
Wait, that's it! If Mayor Gale can remember something by being around the baby, maybe Sid will regain his memories too! Chocobo! Raffaello! Let's go back to the farm!
Alright. So, you gotta do the same thing.
You know what? I think this is a good time to kind of,
Stop.
yeah, we'll stop after all this dialogue.
Okay. I remember something else, something important. So he's gonna unlock the storage. Let's let him do that first.
Okay, yeah, let's let him do that.
But the storage facility locked this whole time. So he's gonna unlock the storage and we're gonna see the fat Chocobo again. He's a big boy. He moved from in front of the storage. That's how serious it is. There we go. Now my storage facility is back in business. Yes, Dee. Is something the matter?
Cereal.
I'm very serial. Dee.
You bet there is, Mayor Gale. You weren't supposed to come here until everyone forgets stuff again. I'm trying to get everyone to forget about my tab, see?
Mm-hmm.
I would have a tab like that.
Yeah. Oh, Dee. Some things never change. Anyway, I'm sure Blaroo. Is it Blaroo or Blaroo?
I think it's
Blaroo at the storage hasn't forgotten, so that should take care of that. Ah.
Oh man, now how am I gonna pay this month's bills? I don't know, fucking.
Okay, so let's go check out the storage real quick. We're gonna introduce ourselves to Blaroo. And there's another Chocobo in there. Guess what? There's 2 fat Chocobos. Look at them!
What?
Look at them!
Whoa!
They're so big!
They are. I want 2 fat Chocobos.
Right? I want them as plushies.
Thank you.
Anybody out there that makes plushies, shout out. I will pay top dollar for a plushie combo of the 2.
I think this one's supposed to have an Irish accent.
Noiru?
Thank you for your custom.
Oi there, thank you for your custom. They call me Noiru. And I'm a traveling merchant. Find any trinkets on your dungeon crawls and I'll give ye a pretty penny for 'em. Of course, I plenty of wares myself. I do. So, what are you buying?
Actually, that's more Scottish. I think it's Scottish or Irish.
I think it's more Scottish.
Okay. Because it's definitely, I'm sorry to anybody out there, but it's definitely... Alright, so these are the only items you can buy so far. I haven't seen any other items.
Do not buy them.
But like, I don't think you should waste your money on that.
Well,
I will
look
say...
at how much money you got right now. These are one-time uses.
I will say that you do make a decent chunk of change if you fight all the enemies on the floor. If you explore the floor, get all the items and fight the enemies and sell all the crap you don't need, which is what I'm about to do, like these rusty stuff, selling it.
If you ever see Rusty, that's actually a giveaway to give it away.
Yeah. Give it away now.
Pretty much.
Alright, so...
If you ever see an E next to anything that you have, keep it because you're gonna probably devalue your character.
Alright, thank you kindly. Anytime, friend, anytime. Alright, let's talk to this one. Blaroo, look at him.
Hello, Chocobo.
I love his voice, don't you? Hello, Chocobo. He's so cute. He manages the storage. You can leave gil and items.
So if you ever wish that you didn't lose any gil, he's the guy to leave it. But we're not playing the hard mode, so I don't think that's entirely necessary.
Alright, there's nothing wrong with glacial greens, but I'm getting into fish these days. So you can bring him fish. If you have catch anything exciting, bring it to me, would you?
That's a big hint.
Alright, you gotta bring him fish. Just remember, I'm not gonna tell you why. You'll see in the next live stream, probably.
Anyway, I ought to get down to business, shall I? Hold on to something for you.
Alright, put items in gil in storage. When Chocobo is reduced to 0 and collapses, he will lose the gil and unequipped items he is carrying. However, he won't lose anything in storage, so it's best to leave valuables there. Alright, I don't think there's anything we should dump in there. Oh, you know, I'm gonna dump one of these potions, actually.
Just in case.
Like, so 1, 3, and 3 potions? Or do you think 2 potions? Because we might find some in this dungeon.
Yeah, just 2 potions.
Alright. Now we just have one slot. One full page of items. Alright. So that'll be all we're doing for today.
Actually, all we're doing for this specific live
stream, yeah.
We will probably continue the part 2 at a later time today. So if you're up for it, stay tuned for when we will randomly be doing that. Drop a like, subscribe, so you can actually know when we're actually gonna do the live stream. You'll get a little notification for it, but you also have to hit that notification button on the subscribe to fully know when we're doing it. But yeah, I appreciate any likes, any comments, whatever you want. We're gonna try to continue doing Chocobo's
Mystery Dungeon.
So until then, I will see you on the next live stream.
Alright, bye bye.